All right, this is a good sign. And I'm streaming on everything. Let's do this. Okay, well, that was weird. When I hit the go live button chat, and the studio light hurts my eyes, that ad breaks without warning me. There's heavy on my mind. Then I look at chat, and I grab my headset tight. Just one look at chat, and I know it's going to be, what's it gonna be? A lovely, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, a lovely stream, 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 a lovely stream, lovely stream, a lovely stream, lovely stream. With the Lego sets ahead of me. First we gotta fly the plane. Taking off's the easy part. Throttle up and pull the yoke back. Then I look at chat, and I turn on autopilot. Just one look at chat, and I know it's going to be, what's it gonna be? A lovely, lovely stream, a lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, a lovely stream, 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 a lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream. When we get to cruising altitude, we will build our Lego set. Redeem some Mahal Awards points. Always the very best time. Then I look at chat, and I spin the wheel. Just one look at chat, and I know it's going to be, what's it going to be, everyone? We know the words. A lovely, lovely stream, a lovely stream, lovely stream. It's a lovely stream, 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 a lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely. I'm sorry I'm laughing right now, but if you look in the corner of the stream at the gator's head over there in the corner, my disco ball lights are shining on his nose. I moved him around a little bit because we used him for some Halloween stuff, and I put him back, and evidently I moved his head into the way. I just noticed that. A lovely stream, lovely stream, lovely stream, a lovely stream, a lovely stream, 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 lovely stream. Let's do this. Aloha. You can call me Craw. Yes! I crushed that opening. I am so excited about that opening. You guys have no idea how good that felt to just absolutely do everything right. Everything right. I was so excited about that. Huh. Maybe that's going a little around me. Anyway. I haven't done a flight sim and Lego stream in a while. And today just felt like a hot mess in like every regards. Every time I turned around, there was another thing that was getting in my way of doing the stream exactly how I wanted to do it. So to be able to just like knock it out of the park, crush it exactly the right way the first time, it felt good to do that. It felt really good to get it right. Because some things have been changing, right? So like, for instance, those who do not know, I stream on both YouTube and Twitch using a program called Restream. Less a program and more a service where I send my signal to Restream and then they distribute it. And I just realized I never checked to make sure I'm broadcasting the right thing on YouTube. Let's just double check, please, for the love of God, Dork. Yes! So weird. So very, very weird, but we're okay with that. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I'm fine. On my stream on Friday night, we were playing with the kids, and unfortunately, Restream just didn't cooperate with me properly. Restream did some stuff on their back end, some upgrades, and I think they're good upgrades. I'm going to trust them that they know what they're talking about. But it made it for the first time where I didn't multi-stream. We were only live on Twitch. We were never live on YouTube, and kind of stinks for my YouTube audience, all one of you. So welcome on in. But I'm very glad that we kind of figured out the things that we can do differently to make sure that we are broadcasting to both places. And am I duplicated? Test. There you go. I think I was duplicated with my voice for a hot second. I don't know why I was. But I was. Anyway, we hopefully we fix this. Hopefully. We're just going to have to pay attention to it today. But yeah, today's just kind of a fun stream because I was able to accomplish some things that I've been trying to do for a while. And I used to do them very well beforehand, which is I used to make sure I had all of my go live notifications like on my computer, right? So like I'll have Threads, I'll have Instagram, I'll have them all ready to go, and that way while I'm doing like my opening song, I can just hit like yes. That way there isn't this whole hold on, let me pull out my phone while I type some stuff away. And I found out a very interesting thing. One of the things that I struggle with Apple products particularly, because I do have an iPhone, and don't get me wrong, I like my iPhone very much. But one of the things I struggle with is it's very hard to get things off of here onto my computer, partially because I have a Windows machine, because and today what I thought I would do is I would take the photo and I would upload the photo to my OneDrive from my phone to OneDrive and then download it. And I did that, and then both Blue Sky and Threads was like, that's not a photo, because it's a file format called HEIC, which is something I haven't had to deal with before. So all I did was I downloaded it, opened up Photoshop, converted it to JPEG, and then it worked fine. But it just was kind of funny because it just another one of those things that happened. But anyway, we got a great stream planned for y'all today. I'm very excited about some of the things we're gonna be doing in today's stream, because I think it's gonna be a good time. I think people are gonna be happy with the things that we're doing. I just realized something. I don't see Mix It Up. Nope. Why don't I see Mix It Up? Oh, there it is. Mix It Up's icon has been changed. It no longer is like the Mix It Up icon. It's just like a little file, like a blank piece of paper, PDF. Anyway, today's stream is gonna be exciting. It's gonna be a lot of fun because we're gonna be building some Lego sets. We have 2 sets from the Lego Botanical Collection. And then we're also going to be continuing our around the world journey that we're going to be doing. We have a pretty good flight, a pretty good thing, and I don't want to stall for more time because I know that your time is valuable, particularly if you're watching the YouTube and would like to just like crawl. No one is talking to you. Let's get right into the thing. Message received. We will get right into the thing. So let's set up our flight, shall we? That's what we're here to do. I need to pull up this. So we're gonna be starting with our departure airport, and we're gonna be leaving out of the Heho airport. That is VYHH in Heho, Myanmar. Did I say that right? I don't know. Hold on. Let's just do it. Let's just do. There we go. We get through this. We copy.
Heho Airport in Heho, Myanmar.
Heho, Myanmar. Okay, very good. We're gonna trust that got it right. And so we're gonna be going from there. That's where we're gonna start, and then we're gonna be flying to Wate International and Vientiane, Laos.
Wate International, VLVT, in Vientiane, Laos.
Okay, there we go. Now we know where we're flying to. Close out those because I don't want any notifications to blast at me while I'm doing it. Now let's put that in there. That is, of course, as you heard the thing say, that is going to be code VLVT. Wate International Airport in Vientiane, Laos. Looks like our flight is going to be 375 nautical miles and should take us roughly 2 hours and 11 minutes when all said and is done. Let's change some flight conditions around because we want to be flying Aloha start and welcome on in. Looks like it's 10:26, so let's go to 8. There we go. So we're trying to land right now at sunset. How you doing, Started? Did you have yourself a good weekend? How's Bugs Nash treating you? All right. Okay. And then we can go here and we can set our thing. And then we're going to be setting our weight and balance. We want to make sure we give ourselves all the fuel. And then we need to come in here and go to our nav log. It looks like we want to change our cruising altitude to... How's that gonna look? That still looks pretty decent. I can go lower. Okay, so we're gonna cruise at 7,500 feet. Weekend was good. Oh, there you go. That is pretty fun and exciting. Do they know what the baby like is? Do they know anything about the baby, like gender or anything like that? Or are they gonna be one of those people who's like, I don't want to know until we have the baby in our hands? And of course, I'm being very, reasonable to understand that a lot of people may not even want to do it. They're having a baby boy. I'm so glad you're saving me from being super, super awkward with how I'm talking right now. Good. I'm so glad. Let's start flying, shall we? I'm still not good about making it over to that camera in time. Oh, no. I just realized I need to do one more thing. And we have to reset everything up. I wasn't on full screen mode. So we have to go set everything back up again. Keep changes. Apply and save. Don't worry, we know what we're doing. Oh, luckily that's still there. Are we still there? Everything's the same. Perfect. Now we can fly. Dun, 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 dun. And this is why I want a second microphone. All that. We could avoid all that if I had a second microphone. Like, what was that? A minute of me trying to move a keyboard around? Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. Ready to fly? All right. Aloha. Let's put that up there. There we go. We can pull ourselves back in now. And we can hit ready to fly. Let's turn everything on. That's not good. All right, let's get going. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I hope I just took off the parking brake. I may not have an ability to turn off the parking brake, y'all. Let's change our thing inwards, because I mean we have plenty of runway still. Cockpit.
Parking brake engaged.
Okay, where's the parking brake?
Brake press control plus numpad DL.
I know, I don't have a number deep L on my new keyboard. Alright.
Visibility. Set yoke visibility.
Okay, where's my parking brake?
Parking brake. Rudder controls.
Okay.
To steer the aircraft on the ground, use joystick or axis C.
Let's go back out to external.
External.
Aloha coded. How are you doing? Alright, now we can start turning. Oh, we got a landing gear needs to go up.
Press joystick or
Heho Tower Beechcraft 6801, continue for south departure.
Alright, now let's get our altitude. Let's turn on autopilot.
after takeoff, press joystick button.
Oh. We're gonna get that up to 7,500 altitude. Gear is up. Why is my landing gear down?
Beechcraft 801 leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
I don't know why my landing
Heho
gear
Tower Beechcraft 6801, frequency change.
is still down.
Approach Beechcraft
We're just gonna fly with
6801,
landing gear down
Beechcraft
today.
King Air Tree,
That's what we're gonna do.
southeast of Heho, 6,000 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Beechcraft 6801 Heho approach.
And then we're gonna change that to 115.
5052 Beechcraft 801.
And then you turn on heading.
4 miles southeast of Heho, 6
And we're almost up to our flight cruising out position. I'm doing all right. You know, it's one of those things where
Cleared through the Charlie airspace, Beechcraft 801.
my landing gear on my little switcher over here is not working. So beyond that, I'm doing pretty good. We'll worry about that in a hot second. We're just trying to get to 7,500 feet so we can turn on autopilot. And autopilot. All right. This is not good. It doesn't. My autopilot does not appear to be working. I wonder how much of my thing is not working right now. So here's what we do. We come in here and we turn on. There. Boom. All right. We're doing it that way because I don't think my switches over here are working today. I want to build. I don't want to think about that right now. Come on, how's it going? I mean, I'm just gonna trust that I'm not gonna crash into that hill. Alright, I don't think that's what I want. I don't think I want AI piloting. Okay. So is it Navlog? That's what I want? What is the thing I need to do to get my autopilot on? I swear it was this. All right, now that we're higher, let's turn on AI piloting and see what happens. I mean, it seems to be holding now at 8,200, which is what we knew we needed to be at. All right. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Beechcraft 801, contact Yangon Center on 133.2. Good day.
133.2 Beechcraft 801. Goodbye. Yangon Center, Beechcraft 6801, 8,300 feet.
Beechcraft 6801, Yangon Center, altimeter 29.92, radar contact, continue.
Alright, and then we do that. And there, I'm back. I got a new keyboard. And that was just one of many things that has gone wrong for me today. One of many things has gone wrong from that. I was so proud of myself in many other ways, but the keyboard was it. Is thing because I don't have. So it's a keyboard that goes click 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 click. Here. That's not my mouse. Right? Like, now we got some pretty sweet. Right? And it's got this detachable number pad thing, but I don't think I have. Oh, this. Yeah, we're just building at this point. We're just building. We got two things that we're building today. Two things that we're going to build today. And we're going to let you guys pick what we build first. Two sets. Plum Blossom or Chrysanthemum. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. So whoever types in first that's what they want, that's what we're going to build. Well, I figure out how to say chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum. So yeah, so first person to tell me which one of these two, that's what we're building. There you go, thank you, started. There, okay. But I think we have time to build them both today. I think we do. For those who do not know, these are the two of the newer Lego Botanicals. I got them on sale at Costco. I rarely get relatively new sets, so to see that I'm building a set that like Lego influencers are like talking about right now, it's very weird for me. I generally am one of the last people to build sets, just because I have a backlog and I'm not going to be like jumping off, right? So it's very weird for me to see like Tiago reviewing these two sets literally yesterday on his channel. All right, so let's start some sorting. Bags 2 and 3 are later. What do we have here? Let's do bricks, plates, and then when something gets technique, we can go there. So one of the things that Tiago was specifically talking about was how this particular set had such a fascinating build for the I'm gonna take these ones because these are so big. I'm just gonna throw them into this other one for now because they're just so big, they like dominate that whole little box. There we go, and then you guys are this one. But he talked a lot about how like this one has such a great base build, and so I was one of the things I was looking forward to building with this one. And then we can throw them over there, and then we're good to go. Except for this one small little bag, which I forgot all about. We're clearing that mountain. We'll just leave the small pieces in there. Whew, that cut it close. All right, so I can take that and we can put it over there. Let's start building, shall we? Chrysanthemum. That's not the chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum is this one with the yellow. Let's get rid of that. Can zoom in. Okay. Chrysanthemum. The delicate yet vibrant chrysanthemum is often seen as a popular motif in traditional art. In a tradition that spans more than 1,000 years, it's often portrayed in ink and wash paintings as part of a classic quartet of beautiful plants known as the Four Gentlemen or the Four Noble Ones. Together they represent the virtues of a continuous circle of the seasons. The chrysanthemum is autumn, the plum is winter, the orchid is spring, and bamboo is summer. I don't think Lego's done a bamboo, but literally I have 3 of the 4 of the gentlemen. So maybe they're going to be releasing a bamboo one coming up next. It's your mother's favorite flower. That's awesome. There we go. It says art imitates nature. I'm going through the book right now. Creating a decor. I figure I can show you guys. There. Nope, you. There. Perfect. Creating decor that draws inspiration from nature is a relaxing and rewarding way to set our imagination free. Plants are particularly interesting to study and replicate. You can find symmetry and seemingly random variants in organic shapes developing in perfect balance. It's no wonder artists in every culture are drawn to these motifs. This chrysanthemum bouquet in its vase shows the different stages of the flower, from buds to full bloom. It brings a refreshing pop of color to your favorite space, and with possible leaves and petals, you can rearrange your bouquet to change the expression of your display. This was written by Theo Bonner, the model designer. And now we get into building. I'm not reading it in French and Spanish. If they had a German, I absolutely would read that for y'all. Okay, so we're gonna start with the big one, which is the big boy plate. And these are going to go kind of here in the middle. Right. Okay. We're gonna need to move that camera. Wrong direction. Update. Okay. And then we'll go all the way in. Update. Okay. Back to 50% zoom. Shoop. All right. I'm still learning all my stuff. I've moved so much stuff around. All right. We want to take these, and these are going to go here on the outside of the circle. This, of course, is brittle brown, the most dangerous Lego color of all. So I saw an interesting movie over the weekend with Dad's Club. For those who do not know, I'm a part of a Dad's Club. And one of the things we do is we watch movies that we won't really have anyone else to see it with. That's the thought process behind Dad's Club movie night. Right? Like, if I want to go see The Wild Robot, I can take my kids to that. If I want to see a romance movie, I can take my wife to go see that. Who am I going to go take to see a horror movie? None of those people, I'll tell you that much right now. So we saw Heretic over the weekend. Ad breaks in a minute, so I'm gonna just continue that thought once we're back from ad break, because people might want to hear my thoughts on that movie. I am gonna write a blog post about it. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be better about that type of stuff. All right, so these are the 4 dots. Brittle brown, brittle brown, a brittle brown, brittle, brittle, brittle brown. Oh, that's interesting. That is fascinating. They're going to have me take this 2x2 tile and put in 4 of these 1 modified bricks with a C-clamp on the back. And then I'm going to take these C-clamp pip pieces. They're kind of like dots, but they have like just a little part that goes up from the dot, right? We're popping them into those 4 spaces like this. Let's flatten it out so it's nice and straight. Not saying straight is nice and better than anything, but you know, I'm just saying. This is a really cool building thing for those who were not here for the ad break. We took a 2x2 plate. We put 4 of the modified 1x1s, and then we put the dots with the little pips on top, and it's going like this. The reason why we're doing this is it's going to help us reverse the studs. So as you can see here, we have studs on the top, but this is a reverse stud. This is like the bottom of a Lego piece. Just a very interesting thing to do. All right, and now we have these 4, and they are going to go like that. Okay, that's interesting. So those 4 dots we put on, those are mostly to just kind of hold these 4 circle pieces in around. Right, because this is gonna be the bottom of our vase. And I do like this build. I gotta give him credit for that. He said this was going to be a really cool build, and I'm very happy to do it. So anyway, now that everyone's back, if you guys want to talk about movies, I saw the movie Heretic over the weekend, and then they need a brown 2x4 to go in the middle of that. Oh, okay, that works. And then we're gonna take these big boys. These big chunky boys. And then we're going to put it in like that. And that's why we had to reverse the studs. So that these 4 quarter domes could go here into that like that. Lovely. All right, and now we're going to build up from there. So for those who have not seen Heretic, I don't want to play spoiler too badly. So I'm going to do my best to talk about the movie without spoiling it. But if anyone in chat is like, no, I absolutely want to see this movie, stop talking about it, I'm going to give you guys 60 seconds to tell me. So let's put 60 seconds on the clock. I mean, I'm going to do my best not to spoil it, but I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock to give you guys ample time to say, Craw, please shut up. We don't want to hear. I respect you guys too much as an audience to just dump information on you that you don't want to have. Start is rooting for spoil. We got 40 seconds left before we're going to start spoiling. And then that's going to go in there. Again, very interesting building techniques. Very interesting. All right, and now we're going to take... We're going to one in these 2 plates. I mean, I'm glad that Lego's making these. I just don't see a point to making these ones myself. Just give me 2 1x1 plates. All right, and then we're going to take this and put that there. Oh, and I need a white 2x1. All right, and that is our timer. Okay. So no one has told me to not spoil, and in fact, I am having people tell me to spoil. So here we go. Heretic is a movie with Hugh Grant as a kind of recluse person who's living in what we found out to be British Columbia based upon filming locations. Very beautiful scenery, by the way. And he is visited by 2 young women who are on their Mormon mission trips, right? So they're there to convince people to become Mormons. That's what they're doing there. That is their motivation in life. And, you know, they've gotten some sort of message saying that this person at this address, played by Hugh Grant, would love to learn about Mormonism, right? So they're like, cool, let's ride our bikes over here to 18 to 20-year-old girls, ride our bikes over and meet with this dude. So they go over and they meet with him, and you know, right off the bat, they're like, hey, we'd love to come in and talk, but we can't come in to talk unless there's another woman who isn't one of the two of us there for our own safety. And he's like, oh yes, my wife is in the kitchen making blueberry pie. Would you like some blueberry pie? And they're like, we love blueberry pie. So then they go in to get some pie, and that's how he tricks them to get into the house. Once he's got them in the house, it becomes very evident to them and to the audience he's not who he says he is, and he's kind of, and this becomes this, for the next hour or so, this very interesting cat and mouse game between them and him to try to see how much danger are they really in. And there's a lot of conversation around religion, so if you're someone who's traumatized by religion, please, for the love of God, do not see this movie. Right? Like, I want to make sure I get that very clearly stated. If you're someone who has some religious trauma that you need to unpack, please do not see this movie. This movie is not light on the religious undertones. It has got religious overtones. It is putting it mildly. And it becomes, you know, conversation between the three of them, and it's a very tense conversation as they're talking about religion and faith and what his motivations are, and why he's doing what he's doing with the two of them. And it's fascinating. I thought it was a very interesting movie. Hugh Grant played the hell out of that role. In my mind, and granted, I'm not an Oscar voter, but if I was an Oscar voter, he is currently the league leader in most likely to be Oscar. It was that good of a performance of what he did. All right, so we're building this. This is the base of our plant. And so I just can't, I'm still like at shock about how good of a psychopath Hugh Grant was in this movie. Right, like if you're a big fan of Robin Williams, you'll remember that in the early 2000s, he started making some more interesting performances. You know, he had the movie 1 Hour Photo, which is a very interesting one, again, about someone who you wouldn't suspect could do terrible things, who in fact absolutely does do terrible things. Oh, this is interesting. There he goes. And that's how that goes in. Oh, wait, I didn't do the bottoms. I missed a part. When did I miss that? Oh, way back here. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this piece before. So this is the new piece that they're talking about with this particular set. And it's how they get the little feet. And then the second half of the movie is okay, this guy is an evil, terrible person who is doing evil, terrible things to these girls. But again, continuing the religious conversation that he had been having with them. Because it is a movie about faith and belief and what we believe and learning what religion really is. And again, and that's what makes it such an interesting movie to me, is it really wasn't just right? Like, it wasn't just like a Saw movie where they're like, okay, now we're gonna go torture these girls. Like, there was a lot more to it. So yeah, if it's a movie that interests you, that piques your interest, I highly recommend you go check it out. But at the same time, if you're someone who does have religious trauma, this movie will most likely be triggering you. So please take that into consideration before you go out and watch this movie. One of the more interesting things is that Topher Grace. You know, I just realized I never put down my little map. Hold on. There. Yeah, Topher Grace. So, that's why I wanted this out here so I could measure this piece. And that's off camera, of course. Of course it's off camera. Because the movie at its core is really Hugh Grant and these two women. I would say there may be 20 people total in the cast. And realistically, the only three who have any serious lines is, you know, Hugh Grant and the two girls. Topher Grace has an interesting subplot where he plays the person who's in charge of the mission. And so, like, the girls don't check in. And so he's like, okay, I'm going to go through the list of people that I need to go visit, who they were supposed to see today, and who saw him last. And that's Topher Grace's entire point in the movie. To walk around and they'll be like, have you seen these two girls? No, oh, they didn't come by. Thank you very much. Have you seen these two girls? Oh, thank you so much. Like, completely worthless of a role, right? Like, right? Just completely, like, there was no point to that character other than we needed to have one more person be in it, and so we could argue that someone was looking for them, even though he does absolutely nothing. Would his character have accomplished anything off screen? I mean that is a question that you can ask yourself, right? Like, so naturally, right, if you think about it just from a process of elimination, you start from the end and you go backwards. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Oh, I have seen it. So they've disappeared between these two people because this person just said I've seen them and this person says I haven't seen them. So it means this person's either lying or they disappeared between the two, right? So, I mean, there is some validity to what he was doing from that process of elimination, but not really. Okay, now this is going to go in here because we're making a fourth thing to go off. All right, and that's going to, oh, we need 2 more of these. Yeah, the real reason why we're going to try to do these 2 is because that orchid plant took, like, I thought that was going to be at least 2 streams, and that was 1 stream. So, like, I'm just being cautious and saying I'm probably going to bust through this in 1 stream. Right? Like, let's just be honest with ourselves. Okay, and then... Because I say the hardest part about it is making sure you knew which angle you're supposed to go with these. Okay. All right, and now these are going to pop right in here. 2. 3. And there's the 4th one. And I want it to go down like that. Okay. I'm gonna turn on the fan. But yeah, Hugh Grant, phenomenal job. He makes the movie, absolutely, right? Like, I'm not saying the girls were shabby in their acting, but in terms of when people, if people remember this movie in 10 to 15 years, it's going to be because of Hugh Grant. Like, it's going to be because of Hugh Grant.
Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved. Beechcraft 801.
Because he
Bangkok
absolutely
Center,
brought it in that
Beechcraft
performance.
6801 is type Beechcraft King Air Traffic.
And again,
1 mile south of
you
Vientiane
need
Flight
someone
Tango
like a Hugh
7000.
Grant to be able to play that role.
Request flight following.
Beechcraft 6801.
Doesn't work if it's not someone like him.
740 tree.
All right, so we're gonna take this.
Squawk 740 tree.
We're gonna put a green,
Beechcraft 801
a green magnifying glass on the back of that.
Tango 7,600 feet.
Then a
9.92.
flower bud like this, or a little
Roger,
flowery
Beechcraft
leaf like that.
801.
And then this 2x1 like that. And then that's going to go in here, and we want to tilt it down like that. And we're going to repeat that process. So again, we got our leaf. We got our green frying pan. Our green leaf. And our green 2x1 rounded corner tile. And then that is going to go in that side and down. So we have them here, and we can articulate these however we want, but that's how they're going to start. One of the things I'm really looking forward to about this particular build is one of the things I love the most about the Lego Orchid set, and I want to change this. Hold on. There I am. I find that if I keep having to move myself so that I put myself in the middle of the camera, then I probably should just rechange the orientation of that. Okay. Oh, that's gonna go on this side. Oh, okay. And then you go right in there like that. And there. Because yeah, he went all out for this one. And we have to do that twice. So that one's gonna go there. And then we need to build that one more time. A boom 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 boom. A boom boom boom. Alright, let's move the... Nope, wrong direction. I have a camera that moves and I keep moving my hands as opposed to moving my camera to where my hands are. There, okay. That feels good, right? It feels natural here. Flip that upside down. Flip that over like that. I am definitely going to, before the next stream, do some test flights. Because between my new keyboard, I have a new webcam too. So this webcam has existed for a long time. This is the second webcam I ever owned. This is the third webcam I ever owned. The camera that you now see me flying on is the latest camera that I owned. And I do have a fourth camera, which is the first camera I ever owned. That is now like my room view for when, like, the disco ball, we want that shot. So between a new keyboard and a fourth webcam, I feel like something wasn't working right, and I need to just make sure everything works before I go live again. And because like I have been doing, the Walking Dead streams, I wasn't as acutely aware of the changes that have changed my system as I needed to have been. All right, and we're about to get real fun real quick with this. This is where I imagine this set's gonna get super, super tedious. Because pretty much all that we have left now is like a million bananas of different shades. And yes, it's as painful as that sounds. At least I assume it's going to be. All right, so here in the middle, this is going to be the big flower. That's a little cake pan there that the minifigure would hold. There we go. Let's put the third one back on. But yeah, I will be writing a blog entry about Heretic. I'll throw it up in my allohacraw.blog. I need to do a better job of promoting that, although I don't really care to promote it. This is interesting. This doesn't appear to want to go in and like rest in and connect with anything in here. Is there anything else I'm supposed to put on this to help hold this in place? Oh. There it goes. That goes on like that, and then this slides into that. Wait, I don't even think this is the big flower. I think this is the medium flower. All right, so we have 8 of these, and they're going to go on to every one of these. 2. 3, because this is like another stage. They want to give us them blooming it like all the different stages of bloom. Yeah, so one of the things I love the most about the orchid is now on like my shelves over there, and I feel like it just adds a little extra to the display shelves to have a Lego like flower in the background. So like, I don't anticipate like moving the flowers around, right? Like I think I'm pretty much just gonna like leave them where they are. But it adds, I think, the ability to have just a little more depth. Are those supposed to be lined up? They are lined up. Because I almost... Yeah, I'm going to do that. Doesn't make much of a difference to do that. Just it's gonna add a little more to do it staggered like that, right? To have it kind of staggered, I just think it's gonna add a little more to it. There we go. And then one more. There we go. Okay, I like that. I think that came out really well. And now that is gonna get right into that, like that. And then we have our big boy. Yep, one more. I'll throw them over there. We got one more bag to open. Okay. All right, so that's gonna go there. And I need that to go down, and that's going to go like that. Okay. And now we get to build the big boy. So I'm going to start with this orange. And then this yellow steering wheel. A yellow steering wheel. We have a big ass yellow steering wheel. And then that's going to go on there like that. Okay. And then another of the yacht wheels. Like that. And then you get popped right on top like that. And then one more of yous. And then you go right on top like that. And then we're going to get our 4 of these, which are now lighter, right? They're not quite as dark as the last ones. So I got to give them the Lego to that. No, that's the same. I thought for a second that they might have even done a lighter one of those, right? But they didn't. Okay. And then we need a, this is going to be a black by 4. Okay. And you get shoved right in there. All right. So now here's where it's the fun part. I have 3 different shades of bananas. Those are the darkest ones. let's put these ones all in there. So this is, of course, going to be the outermost layer. I'll show you guys in a second what I'm talking about. So as you can see, 3 different bananas. And they have a little picture on like the side to tell me which banana I should be grabbing. So they're clearly telling me in this scenario, I want these yellow ones. Now the yellow ones are going to get put into a yellow piece like you. Okay, and then that's gonna pop just in like that. And I need it to go like that. With the C-clamp facing the same direction as the banana. Yeah, and that's one of my favorite things about Lego, and I was trying to explain it to my brother about one of the things I love about Lego is their ability to take pieces which are clearly designed for one purpose and use them in a different purpose. And like the yellow, like the pink frogs from the cherry blossom was a perfect example of that. Three. And so we're gonna take that. And this is another example. These are bananas, and I think they, again, since I am such an expert on chrysanthemums, I think it goes well. Our process is going smoothly. And then that's gonna go there. Yeah, if this is your mom's favorite flower, and she may want to build Lego, consider it. It's relatively cheap. It was, I think, $29 full MSRP, and I got it for $20 at Costco. There we go. Okay, so we have all 8 of these. And now they're going to go on this upper one. And they're going to get tilted in as much as possible. There, okay. There we go. I think that looks really good. Okay, what's the next one we're gonna be doing? Next is going to be the middle banana. Not the dark one, the middle one. And that gets into one of these. And again, it's going to go... They're like very clear. They want them to go into these two here because they get locked into place when they're on those ones. And now I know like the angle that I can get away with, because now we're gonna do 18 more of these. And I'm just gonna shove them all in, as many as I can. Someone's coming down the stairs. They may be coming to me. Little does he know I muted the microphone. He's not the most observant kid sometimes. Aloha, Christo. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome on into the stream. We're making a chrysanthemum out of Legos right now. Hope you're doing well. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to make 18 of these, so I'm trying to keep track of how many of these I'm doing. I mean, I'd like to think I'm going to run out of the ones in the little box. I don't think they're going to give me extras of these. But always good to know. There we go. 6, 12. And then that goes in like that. There we go. 3. Congratulations! That's so exciting! I'm proud of you, man. Hopefully it is, there'll be a raise to go with that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nice to have full-time employment. That is always better than part-time employment. But I like to think when they say, we want you to become a full-time employee, that they're going to give you more money too. That's just me. All right. There we go. Okay. Now, what I'm doing is I am trying to, like,
Bangkok
put
Center,
them in.
6801. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Spacecraft 6801 Bangkok Center. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through Charlie airspace. Beechcraft
So that I can space these out as much as possible. And I just realized I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to be 1, 2 off. Put that over here. Okay. There we go. Okay. And pull some of them back because again, we're trying to make them as uniform as possible. There it goes. Well, hopefully they mention it soon, friend. But it's still exciting. Getting full-time is always huge. Anything new with you? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I'm growing a beard out at the moment. I'm growing out a beard because I got cast as Father Christmas in my church's Epiphany celebration. So I've got 2 more months. And I think by the time I get there, I'm gonna have a really good bushy beard. I actually was thinking to myself today, what I should do is like 2 or 3 days before, go to like a barber and have them like actually style the beard up a little bit. So this is naturally gray. I may there's like some makeup they can spray to make these also. But as the director was telling me, you know, it's not, while they don't want me to be painfully youthful Father Christmas, it's okay if it's salt and pepper Father Christmas. Like, salt and pepper Father Christmas is okay with them. Alright, and now we're gonna put these last ones on. We have 8 of them. 1, 2. So I may not have to go fully white. I may just have to, you know, get enough white in it that they're like, why is Santa 45 years old? So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to do it. I'm excited about it. The kids are coming around to the idea. If I remember right, my dad would play Santa at like community parties when I was really little as a kid. I have that like vague recollection that he did that. I could be very wrong though. All right, and then these are gonna click in onto the bottom like this. All right, we have a couple more. And the last one. There we go. And that may be the last step. That is the last step. So here we go. We have a chrysanthemum, and I will turn it around like this so that you guys can see it upright. It starts with this lovely base down here. Then we have this wonderfully cute little vase. They have some little buds here and here, kind of the middle-sized bud, and then a very large bud there. And we have a Lego chrysanthemum. I'm gonna go put this right here on my desk. Okay, we have about 120 more nautical miles to go. Let's build the second one. So we're gonna be building now the Plum Blossom. We have bag number 2, bag number 1, bag number 3, and then a booklet, which I need to get out of your way so that no one accidentally tries to steal my. And there we go. And then we can turn that around like that for you guys. And then I can read my description sheet for y'all. Plum Blossom. The plum tree flower has long been a popular motif in traditional art. In a tradition that spans more than 1,000 years, it's often portrayed. I feel like this is literally what the last one said with the different words. Wash paintings made a classic quartet of beautiful plants known as the Four Gentlemen. Or Four Noble Ones. I don't think it said the last time. Together they represent the virtues of a continuous cycle of the four seasons. The plum tree represents winter. The orchid represents spring. We did the orchid recently. And the bamboo equals summer. The chrysanthemum is autumn. So, again, I really anticipate that Lego makes me a bamboo one so I can have all four of them. Sprouting its vibrant crimson blossoms in the coldest months, the plum tree reminds us of our inner beauty and grace in times of adversity. Creativity of nature. Creating decor that draws inspiration from nature is a relaxing and rewarding way to set your imagination free. As you build your plum tree blossoms in this vase, you can play with symmetry and seemingly random variants, organic shapes, developing perfect balance. From buds to blossoms, you can study the stages of magnificent, resilient flower. You can follow the building instructions to create the curated display, but you also have the creative freedom to rearrange the flowers to grow in a new directions in the grids of branches. It's the nature of creativity, fueled by the creativity of nature. All right, let's get building. So again, the bulk of this is going to be bag one. Because that's when we're building the base. Okay, we're going to pour this one in to our little dividing tray right now. There we go. Okay. Now we can sort. Oh, almost lost a piece. Where are we flying to today? We are flying to, let me find my little whatchamacallit. Vientiane, Laos. We started in Heho, Myanmar. Started wants to know, do we have any Thanksgiving these plans? Are we hosting or going to someone else's house? We host Thanksgiving every year. Actually, this is only the second time we've hosted it. But we host every year. My mom comes in from California, and my in-laws are really just like 3 people. Whereas with my mom, we're 5 people. So like we have home court advantage, right? It doesn't make a whole ton of sense for us to travel all the way to go see them when there's more of us. Although now we have the minivan, so it wouldn't be as much of a struggle bus for us to get there. But, you know, my mother-in-law is getting up there in age, and I think she was looking forward to passing on the torch to the next generation. And we kept enough of their traditions going so that it didn't feel like we were just like abandoning what they've done. But I look forward to every year tweaking it a little more. Holy Toledo, aloha Dare Bear. How are you doing, my good friend? Welcome on into the stream. Today we are building Lego Botanicals, and we are flying to Vientiane in Laos. And previously we built this beautiful chrysanthemum. And I'm not just saying that because I know how to say it now.
Beechcraft 801 contact Bangkok Center on 128.1. Good day.
Yeah, so growing up for me, it was always held at my dad's family. There never was a time where it was held at my mom's family. My mom's family always had Easter.
Bangkok Center, Beechcraft 6801
so,
5,600 feet.
And you know, again, with the way that our family is set up, with me living here and my family being in California, it's kind of a pain to kind of do the flip-flop, so we just always do it here. And now that, you know, we're hosting, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. The botanical sets are so beautiful. They really are just absolutely gorgeous sets. And it was funny. So you missed, but we're reading the booklets for these botanical sets, and I didn't know this because I am not a I'm not a botanist. I know I look like one. I only play one on Twitch with Lego sets, but the chrysanthemum, which we now have built, the orchid, which we also have already built, the plum blossom, which we're currently building now. Those are 3 of the 4 plants that are either known as the 4 gentlemen or the 4 noble ones. And Dare Bear, I will give you a prize wheel spin if you can tell me what the 4th gentleman is.
Good day.
Because I feel like you would know this.
Tree, Beechcraft 801. Goodbye. Vientiane Center, Beechcraft 6801 5,300 feet.
Beechcraft 6801 Vientiane Center altimeter 29er.9er 2 radar contact. Continue.
I mean, I didn't know any of this. This was me reading it out of a Lego manual. And so I want to believe that Lego knows what they're talking about, but obviously this 4th one they have not made a Lego set out of. I don't think it would make a great Lego set, honestly, but damn it, Lego, I will fucking burn you to the ground if you do not give me this 4th flower, now that I know that there's a 4th one. Nope, this is not the bonsai. Not the bonsai, because they already have released a bonsai tree. Right, they've already released the bonsai tree. I will burn it to the ground if they do not give me this 4th one. I've never wanted one of these 4th ones ever in my life as a set. I've never wanted that. Like, there's never been a dream of mine to own that in Lego form. Because again, I think it would be absolutely terrible as a set. But now that I know that we have 4 gentlemen or 4 normal ones, and I only get 3 in Lego form, I just can't handle it. So, Derek, I'm going to put you out of your misery because I know you're sweating over there, but the 4th one is bamboo. And I mean, we're absolutely right. Bamboo would be an absolute shit show of a set, right? It would be so bad as a set. Yeah, exactly. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition either. Aloha the bot. So yeah, so yeah, like I said, I mean, you have to admit that would make a very, very terrible Lego set. Like, that would just be ugly and boring, right? Because it basically would just be the chrysanthemum without the flowers. And I give them till this time next year to release that, or I will riot. Because, I mean, yes, could I make my own out of a design? Yes, I absolutely could. But I'd be pissed, like, if I designed my own and then, like, a week later, they're like, oh, here's the official one. I'm like, I did all that work for nothing. And luckily, I have an inside thing Well, see, I'd want it to be better than that. I'd want it to be better than just that without the blooms. And I've got insider help on this, right? So Lego's North American headquarters is located one town south of me. I have people in my church who work for Lego. I have people who I've coached their kids at youth soccer who work for Lego. So, like, I feel like I can yell at them enough to get this to happen. Because that's what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to church next week, and I'm going to be like, Allison, what the actual F, when am I going to get a bamboo Lego set? Tell you more what about how I know tons of people who work for Lego? Of course, I just realized I hella doxed myself because anyone in the internet can now just look up what is the former headquarters of Lego Group. Luckily, they're moving to Boston on me. So all my Lego friends are either going to be commuting, moving, or seeking other employment opportunities. Yeah, I drive by the headquarters on like my way to get to my butcher. They have the cutest preschool. Like, honestly, the preschool for the Lego Group is incredible. It's everything you would want in a preschool. Like, if you ever saw the movie Toys with Robin Williams, where he like owns a toy factory, the Lego headquarters is out of that fucking movie. It is that just beautiful, the North American headquarters, and like the little youth playground thing they have. And if you haven't seen Toys with Robin Williams, please do not go watch it. The movie is so bad. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous little like movie, and it's a fascinating concept of a movie. It's just so bad. It is. It is a really cool place. Well, and they're moving. They're moving in sometime 2025. I hope they do not take apart the daycare. I hope they leave that. Because there's no need for them to commit such an atrocious crime. Yeah, the sound of the fan that you're hearing is the sound of the plane. I've had mixed like reactions to that from people. Some people are like, "Oh, that sounds kind of good," and some people are like, "That sounds terrible. You get rid of it." I don't know. I think it just adds a little. I feel like I skipped a step. I didn't. Or maybe that doesn't go in there. Maybe that was my mistake. I don't think that's supposed to go in there just yet. Let me just see. Does it go in? Yeah, damn it. I made a mistake. Luckily, I was able to rectify it. All right, so that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there, 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 and I dropped a piece. I dropped two pieces. That wasn't a piece, that was some little thing. Yeah, I don't know how much the sound of the airplane helps the aesthetic of the idea that we're in a plane. I think it just adds enough of a background noise that I don't need background music. And I feel like background music would kind of ruin the aesthetic. You need to watch 3 ads. I'm so sorry. It's so hard to decide what the right ad length is for Twitch streams. It's so hard. I struggle with it. I think a lot of people struggle with it because like we want to make sure that we're not like bombarding people with ads, but there's so much pressure, I think, in the Twitch streaming community to make sure that you don't have pre-rolls on. Because it's like that fear that someone would come join your stream and immediately dump out because they had to watch, God forbid, a pre-roll. And I question whether or not that's the right move for my stream. I question whether or not it's the right move. Because I think from a growth perspective, you're right. Let's not make people who are joining our stream for the first time watch an ad. But as many of you guys know, I am not on Twitch to grow. Or grow my stream is a better statement. I'm here to grow as an individual, not grow my stream. And I've heard if you allow the pre-rolls to happen, because you don't schedule any ads, that once someone sits through the pre-rolls, they can watch your stream pretty much ad-free for however long they want to watch it. I think if they dump out and come back, they have to watch pre-rolls again. I don't know, I just go back and forth on that. I think the thing that I tell myself as to why I'm okay with pre-rolls is I don't play games Yeah, exactly. I don't play games that... Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't play games that have like a storyline in them, right? So when I think about what is the penalty that someone faces when they're watching my stream, and then an ad comes on in the middle of the stream, and I think that's the reason why I try to disable pre-rolls, is you're just out of the stream for like a minute, and if you just were like, right, and I'm aware that an ad is running, and so oftentimes I say, okay, I have an ad running right now. Let's pause the thought that I have and wait 90 seconds, because I think I run them every 30 minutes. I try to tell myself to do that. All right, we're 43 miles out. Yeah, these are gorgeous. The little bases are absolutely stunning. They're worth the build alone. They are worth the build alone. Uh-oh. I messed up. I have to put these 2 technique pins in as well. So they don't rotate around that one piece. It's all about making sure that one piece doesn't rotate around. There we go. See, now it won't turn. Whereas before it would spin. All right, and now we can put these yellow ones in. And I think we then put in the next one of these, which just slides right on like that and won't rotate at all. And there we are. Now we're on to bag number 2. Excellent. I think the quickest you can do is every 20 minutes. I don't think you can do every 15. I think it's every 20 minutes. There may be another option. Oh no, if it's 20 minutes, you get 1 minute of ads. If it's 30 minutes, you get 90 seconds of ads. And if it's once an hour, you get 3 minutes of ads. So I don't know how they would divide 3 minutes by 4, aside from doing 45 seconds of ads. All right, we're gonna be landing soon, so we're gonna slide over there and do that. Actually, that worked out pretty good. That worked out really good. what I just did, move my microphone over. I'm happy with that. All right, let's come up here. Let's go to. All right, here we go. Let's drop our speed down. Okay, we're doing good. I'm always doing careful landings. I do nothing but careful landings here. Just pull up a little bit. Put down our landing gear. We're 29 nautical miles out. This actually switch rotation worked pretty good. Just to rotate this over like that. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to work. I just realized I have no idea which way my runway is facing. Yeah, I have no idea which direction my runway is facing.
Resume on navigation. Contact Bangkok Center on 128.1. Good day.
128.1 Beechcraft 801. Goodbye.
Like, I still haven't figured out,
Bangkok
like,
Center, Beechcraft 6801, 2,900 feet.
any way to figure that out aside from just flying over the runway.
Altimeter 29.992 radar contact continue.
We're 26 nautical miles out. Oh, there's the lovely town of Ban Muang. I've never been there.
Beechcraft 801, contact Vientiane Center on 128.3.
All right, here we go.
Good day.
Going to 128.3 Beechcraft 801. Vientiane Center, Beechcraft 6801, 2,500 feet.
Yep, we're coming in for a nice slow landing. I wonder if that's what that pink thing means. It's kind of like you're lined up with like the runway. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try to line up the pink lines in that dial as a way of saying this is where the runway is. We're gonna find out today if that's the case, and hopefully I remember that next time I fly. I mean, this is just beautiful landscape. All right, and now we can start our turn back over.
Going to 119.7 Beechcraft 801. Vientiane approach Beechcraft 6801, 2,300 feet.
All right, we're gonna do a sharper turn now.
6801 Vientiane approach altimeter 29.9.
There you go.
Radar contact continue.
Oh, went too far. I do my best at this. I'm not as good as you are as a golfer, my friend. 20 nautical miles. again, I feel like that pink line exists for a reason in the like dial. And I'm hoping that it's like the runway. Like right now I'm properly lined up with the runway. That's my hope. I've drifted too far. Let's get back to 119. Okay. Six wheel. Yes, I will do that as soon as I land. I will spin the prize wheel for you. Welcome on in. You can call me Craw, by the way. I don't recognize your name off the top, but I can barely see your name from all the way over there. I'm not near a monitor, unfortunately. Let's pull up a little bit. Oh, okay. Yes, Asha, yes. Did you change your screen name? Okay, come on. Tunnel's the clown. I don't feel, yeah. Who knows? All right, we're on 119 now. We're doing good. You didn't think the name through. It's all right. I've changed my name once on Twitch. I was originally Crawfordgarten, and everyone kept saying like, cause I'd pop in the chat, I'd say aloha, and they'd go aloha, Craw. I was like, damn it, that's a good name. All right, so we're still coming in at 119. We're down to 14 nautical miles. Ooh, we gotta pull up. We gotta pull up.
Vientiane approach, Beechcraft 6801. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Beechcraft 6801 Vientiane approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
There we go. All right, we can start declining again.
Cleared through Charlie airspace, Beechcraft 801.
Again, we are hoping that we are lined up with the runway because there's like this pink line. Well, and I think the numbers throws people off. Derek or Dare Bear, as you have, is I think that's what your screen name tries to be, is Dare Bear. Not tries to be, is with the numbers being actual letters. I may be too low. Said no one ever. But I feel like, again, like I'm really hoping that pink line is the runway line. And now that we're 10 miles out, there's no way I'm going to know until we actually get there. You eating some chicken nuggets? There you go. I love good chicken nuggets. Is that Yeet from the Y2K area? Hey, have you seen the trailer for that new Y2K movie? I saw it the other day, or yesterday when I saw the movie Heretic in the theaters. There's a movie coming out that's set on New Year's Eve, 1999. That's a horror movie, horror comedy movie about Y2K, and what we feared was going to happen and happening. It looks so ridiculous. Like, it seems ridiculously funny. So yeah, there's a movie coming out next month called Y2K that's about teenagers, New Year's Eve, that night, having to deal with Y2K happening to them. And it is It's got the song "Tub Thumping" by Chumbawamba in the commercial, and like that's always a good sign. That's always a good sign. It means they're cultured individuals. So Y2K was a bug in computers. When computers first started, to save space, they would only do a year as 2 digits. So every year was 19, and then they'd have the variable of 80 or 81, right? So then when they got to 1999, they're like, oh shit. Is it all the computers going to think it's 1900? Whatever will we do when all the computers think it's 1900 as opposed to the year 2000? And so like there was like, is your computer Y2K compliant? Like there was all these things that were happening, and people were worried that like Wall Street would crash, and like people were pulling money out because credit cards weren't going to work. It was this mass hysteria that the world was going to end because people hadn't programmed 20. They programmed the year as 2 digits and not 4. Right? Like the electrical grid would fail because it was 1900 as opposed to 2000, right? That was what Y2K was. And so like the movie is, let's say all the shit people were worried about wasn't crazy enough. Oh, you think the ATM won't work as crazy? Let's make it even worse. I was a senior in college. Yeah, it was a relatively big deal. All right, we're gonna coast in at this point. Oh snap! Look, see the runway. That's not the runway. All right, we're gonna do our best to land this. All right, we need power. We need power. Okay. Sorry we didn't land. We did our best. We're just gonna do a loop-de-loop and come back to it. All right, let's turn now. I think we're far enough out. Oh, look at this.
Vientiane Tower Beechcraft 6801 is 2 miles southeast, 2,000 feet.
Come on,
Whiskey
come on, we can do this.
Beechcraft 6801 Vientiane Tower.
Assume crash positions.
Leader 2 wind 271 at 4. Enter left traffic runway tree 1.
Make left traffic runway tree 1 Beechcraft 801.
All right, we're down, we're down, we're down, we're down, we're down, we're down, we're down.
118.1 Beechcraft 801. Goodbye.
Light. Camera. Nav log. Cockpit. Move UI. Yoke visibility. Hidden. Starter engine. Hold left click to lock. Anti-ice engine. Engine auto ignition. Auto. Arm engine 1 auto ignition.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn off my plane right now.
Vertical speed. Flight. Propeller. Throttle. Hold left click to lock. Throttle.
Yeah, I don't know what I need to do to turn it off.
Hidden. Auxiliary tank.
You'd think I would know these things. Here, it's pull on the parking brake.
Off. Vertical speed control. Heading.
Nothing up there.
Click to lock. Safety master. Safety master caution. And /A. Yoke visibility. Hidden. Parking brake engaged.
Yeah, I want parking brake engaged.
Parking brake press control plus numpad DL. Avionics master.
There.
Engine auto ignition. Engine generator. Battery. Engine generator. Anti-ice engine. Off. Set anti-ice engine 1 to starter engine. Hold left click to lock. Landing gear.
Down.
Logo lights. Airframe ice. Pateau heat. Taxi. Landing lights. Taxi lights. Recognition lights.
I mean, I would like to know what else I could turn off at this point.
Position. Press engine condition. Flaps left. Pitch trim. Landing gear. Down. Set position gear.
I don't know what else I can do to turn things off.
Click to lock. Instrument, master panel lights. Instrument, avionic, overhead and sub-panel lighting.
Alright, I feel still very good about what we've done here.
Instrument.
We're just gonna pretend we've landed and done all the right things.
Hold left click to lock.
And we're gonna come up here and we go to...
Avionic, master panel lights.
No, this.
Toggle active pause. 8, basic
There.
custom toolbar.
Nope.
Weight and balance.
All right, we're gonna come over here and we are going to
VFR map. Options menu. Options menu.
and then go to main menu.
Pop-up window.
Yeah, there we go. All right, Asha wants me to do a prize wheel spin, and you want number 6 on the prize wheel. So I need to come over here and I need to switch to my prize wheel scene.
Welcome menu. Page 1 of 3. Press ESC to quit to desktop. Press tab to read support.
May the odds forever be in your favor. $14. Okay, that's not working. Let's come into here. Let's go to commands, channel points, prize wheel, 14. Test.
Congratulations! Daddy will read and react to the top post and right now. That felt good to say.
That's bad angle. All right, you've won me reading the top post in Reddit's "Am I the Asshole?" and reacting to it. Of course, I don't have Reddit on my. We have to use the internet now. Give me a second. Reddit. Am I the...
Welcome menu. Page 1 of 3. Press ESC to quit to desktop. Press tab to read support and release notes.
All right. Hot post. Oof, this is a spicy one. Am I the asshole telling my fiance her daughter's not mine? People wanted an update and I wanted a rant. Okay, so that's not a good one. I want to find their actual original one. Let's find the original posts. Am I the asshole for telling my fiance my stepdaughter isn't mine? Sort it out yourself. Yes. Thank you for coming to Crawl Reads Am I the Asshole in response to it. Jesus Christ. I am a 27-year-old man and my fiance is 30. Am I disappointed? Okay. He just, this is my fiance. He doesn't clarify that his fiance is a woman. So we've been together for nearly 4 years. I have a 6-year-old son and she has an 11-year-old daughter from her previous relationships. Up until now, we've never had any issues regarding the children. Up until now. Yesterday, her daughter was set to go on a camping trip for her friend's birthday where they'd be doing activities like kayaking. My fiance dressed her in a dress, and I mentioned to her it didn't seem like the right choice for the occasion. She seemed offended and said her daughter could wear whatever she liked and it wasn't a man's place to judge. She's absolutely right. I tried to clarify what I meant, but she cut me off saying she's my daughter, not yours. Well, I took my son to a pre-planned match of what? And when my fiance rang me, it turned out the birthday girl's mom had told my daughter she couldn't go in a dress and needed to wear a tracksuit or something similar. So they didn't let her on the bus. My fiance then asked if I could leave the match early to drive her daughter to the activity center. I replied, why should I? She's not my daughter. I'm here with my son. Neither of us are talking now. I do pity for my stepdaughter. And I wasn't being spiteful. You absolutely were. My son was looking forward to it and would be to about 4 hours, and it would be about 4 hours of travel. Am I the asshole? Edit. From what I get, I was a bit of an asshole. She was a bigger asshole, so I'm going to try and talk it out and see what we both want. You absolutely are an asshole. Absolutely an asshole. Like, here's the follow-up. I had a conversation with my fiance and she asked why I would say something hurtful. I replied I was just repeating what she had said to me earlier. Then she asked if I loved her daughter and I said I did. She asked if it was as much as I loved my son. I responded almost as much. She got cranky for legitimate reasons. I asked her if she loved my son. She said no. Oh, ads why? Okay. I'll wait for you to come back. Let me know when you come back. We will wait. I'll sort Lego pieces while we wait. Thank you for those who are not watching ads, by the way, for paying for Twitch Turbo, or you're my one subscriber. Either way, I appreciate you. All right, we can put this. You know, I'm just gonna open bag 3 at this point. Finally, no ads. Okay, where did we leave off? So once I saw that you said that you were in ads, I was like, okay, let's stop talking. Okay. Last part's when what they were talking about. Okay. You just had to watch 4 ads. I'm sorry, Christo. I had a conversation with my fiance and she asked why I would say something so hurtful. I replied, I was just repeating what she had said to me earlier. Then she asked if I loved, quote unquote, her daughter. And I said I did. She asked if it was as much as I loved my son, and I responded almost as much. She got cranky. I asked her if she loved my son. She said no. I asked if she loved me, and her answer was sort of. She started crying, woke up her daughter, and told her they had to leave, though I hadn't told them to go. I said we could talk about it tomorrow, but she insisted, saying she doesn't want us anymore. I told her that I never said that. Her daughter began crying and didn't want to leave, but her mother said, don't let me leave on my own. He doesn't want you. I reassured them both that they were welcome to stay. My fiance decided to stay without her daughter. Oh, my fiance decided to leave without her daughter, and now she's not answering. When I spoke to my daughter's father, he just laughed and said she couldn't even hold off the crazy until after the wedding. Wow. Yes, you're an asshole. I feel really bad for the daughter. I do feel for this daughter because I think you're an asshole and you should be walking away from this woman because she has a legitimate reason to be very mad at that guy. Very legitimate reasons to be mad at that guy. But at the end of the day, I think it's good for him to get out, and I hope that her daughter is able. Yeah, not the mom leaving her. Exactly. No. Both of them are terrible. Both of them have issues. And the person I feel for the most is the daughter, right? Her mom has been with someone for 4 years, someone who refers to her as a daughter. And my hope is that this gentleman, embarrassed by us 160, if he walks out of her life completely, like drops her off like the face of the earth, he will be an absolute asshole. I'm not saying he has to remain a father figure, but he should remain in contact with her for a minimum a year or two, just kind of slowly slide away. That's who I feel for the most in this scenario. She's gonna need some therapy, absolutely. So, yeah. I mean, top comment on it said, poor 11-year-old girl. This won't be the last time her life is uprooted by her unstable mother. Very accurate statements. Let's get to building. My keyboard is almost was my keyboard almost, by the way. I love my keyboard, by the way. All right, so where are we? We've built this beautiful little base. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of us have, and you know, a lot of us feel what she's going through. That's why, like, it hurts me, is because I feel what she's going through, and just like, that girl's in a no-win situation, right? But I think that guy needs to make sure he puts some good boundaries in place, right? Because I mean, he needs to learn from this situation as well, right? You're never going to survive in a relationship if you throw their words back in their face. It feels really good at the time, right? It really does feel good when you do that. You're like, haha, I got her. Burnt. But that's not how you sustain a long-term relationship. That's how you make sure you are writing Reddit posts. You know what, though? Everyone, this has been a lot of fun. I would love to keep building, but I don't want to be here till for another 20 minutes. And I know I'm not going to finish this up in the next 5 minutes. This is a very piece intensive build. So we're going to call it here. I don't know if I'm going to finish this on stream because my next flight simulator stream is going to be a while from now. Yeah, maybe exactly. Maybe none of them maybe none of them should be in a relationship is a better statement. There's always next time. Exactly. So let's go over what's happening for the next for the next month. Let's go for the whole next month, shall we? I'm going to have next Friday stream off the 15th. I'm going to be going to the UMass women's basketball game. So anyone who's in Western Massachusetts and wants to come out and watch women's sports, because everyone watches women's sports, that's where I will be watching the game. It will be a good time. So I will not be streaming next Friday. Next Sunday night is my daughter Audrey's birthday party. For legal reasons, that is not her actual birthday. We will be playing the game Limbo, which is kind of a spooky platformer game for her to be able to have. Oh yeah, no, I'm throwing things out so people can see this. And then I have the next 2 weeks off of streaming because my mom was going to be in town, but that will be me returning on December 6th for a stream with the kids. Then December 13th, a stream with the kids. So our next Lego building stream will be December 15th. So that's a month away. And I feel like I don't want this to sit here like this for a whole month, and then I start off the next stream having to finish this and then build into something else. We'll see how it is. Maybe I just don't have any Lego time between now and then, and that's what we end up doing. But we will be back on next Sunday night for Audrey's birthday stream for Limbo. Let's find someone to raid. If you know someone who's live right now that like, hey, Cross should meet this person, this is your opportunity to drop their name in the chat, and we will consider raiding them. And oh yes, please enjoy therapy on the 15th. Please. Let's see who we have. We scroll all the way to the bottom. Oh, I think we have a winner. I just want to double check to make sure there's no one who like makes me fangirl, because I'm pretty sure we have a person who I want to raid. Because I haven't seen them in a while, and they are one of the nicest, sweetest, most awesome people. We're talking about my friend Elwin. Elwin's stream right now says Lego and then Chester Cat Clouds. She is a wonderful person. She's trying to be herself and make some new friends. She loves metal, rock music, concerts, unicorns, kawaii toys, philosophy, photography, self-reflection, drawing, watercolors. She doesn't know what she's doing, but she's trying to figure it out. So let's go spread some aloha spirit to that. And with that, we are going to jump into our raid out song. Oh, I forgot to turn on the light. I never thought it'd be. We're gonna start that over. Hold on. We're gonna start this over because I want you guys to really get like this whole song. That's important to me that you guys get the whole song. All right, here we go. We're gonna do that again. I probably could have just started it over on the whatchamacallit. I never thought it'd be so tough to close the stream. Flying high, yeah, in Microsoft skies. The plane was soaring through clouds so high. But now that we've landed, we bid the Lego sets aloha. 'Cause I could never make you unhappy. Nah, I couldn't do that, chat. Only wish I'd have to go. Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. Lego bricks clicking as the plane cruises on. In the virtual cockpit, as the stream rolls on, the set takes shape. But now it's time to stop. Yeah, Ringbolt, I'm so sorry. We're gonna build the building C's. We're moving on to a new friend. Her name is Lynn, and she's doing Lego and Caster check clouds and spread the aloha spirit, 'cause I could never make you unhappy. No, I couldn't do that, chat. Only wish I didn't have to go. Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. Mahalo for being here, everyone. As I said earlier, I have this next Friday off, but we'll be back next Sunday with a wonderful special stream. We're going to be doing Limbo for my daughter Audrey's birthday. 'Cause I could never make you unhappy. No, Becca, I'm gonna miss you so much. Only wish I didn't have to go. Makes it so very hard to go. 'Cause it's time to raid. I've got to go to bed. It ain't easy to walk away from the chat when the dad just loves you so very much. Aloha. Mahalo from the bottom of my heart, everyone. I'll see you guys next Sunday.